Moses, the physicality that you bring, what you do at both ends, what would you tell your rookie self, knowing what you've known and been through, all the situations you've been through?
It's a good question. I would tell my rookie self that you're right. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working. Keep getting better. Taking the criticism, figuring out ways to get on the court, because eventually you'll be there, and all the stuff that you're doing and working on is going to pay off.
On that note, what do you think has most contributed to your two-way surge?
I've been working on technique, so the way that you move laterally, footwork, stance, knowing when you can be more aggressive. So I think it's been more figuring things out than even as much hard work.
Thank you.
Moses, I was watching you playing defense, and you guard the. I'm from NBA Rakuten from Tokyo. I'm Chris Sasaki. I was watching your eyes, especially on the ball. And where is your eyes focused on, especially when you're guarding the opponent's main ball handler?
I try to focus on the hips because you can move, you can do fake moves or whatever, but whatever your hips say you're going, that's where you're going. Also try to time the dribble sometimes because you kind of pick up on the rhythm and the cadence. So that's how you can get some of them pokes and steals when you just reading, when the ball is hitting the floor, when it's in his hand. So you can read the cadence on that.
Your eyes weren't moving that much. It seemed like you were kind of like trying to see the big picture. Is that how you approach it? Like just the hips?
On ball?
On ball, yeah.
I'm always looking at something. So sometimes I'm looking at the hips. Sometimes I'm timing the dribble. Those are usually the two things I'm looking at when I'm on ball. But maybe I'm looking at both. Yeah.
When you talk about improving your lateral quickness, how do you do that? It can't just be it's got to be more than just doing a million defensive slides.
Yeah. That's why I say it's more figuring stuff out than even hard work. Watching other guys. Stack has been talking to me a lot, as well as AD and Rick on the strength staff. But just figuring out, if your feet are too wide, then sometimes it's harder to move laterally, even though that you wouldn't think that. But if you're closer together, then you can step faster, you can move faster. But figuring things out like that, I think has been the biggest difference rather than doing a million defensive slides.
And what was the key tonight just defensively, holding them to 94 points as a team?
Pressure. We had a good game plan going in. Shout out to my man Everett, who had the scouts tonight. So we had a good game plan going into the game, and we executed it. Ball pressure picking up, as well as the help behind ball pressure. Draymond guarded Cat really well, as well as helping everybody else on defense. It was a team effort, and it was a good one.
How valuable are reps like this or games like this for you guys against another top team, slow pace, kind of, playoff basketball stylistically? How valuable is that at a time like this in the season?
Extremely valuable. Every rep that we can get as a team is beneficial for us. We haven't had as much time together, but we're seeing a lot of different good teams that play different ways, and we're able to adapt and come out with wins, and that's what the playoffs is about.